Do you want skunks, raccoons, or rabbits out of your yard or away from your property? Bottle a predator. Today we're going to talk about coyote urine, the natural deterrent for nuisance wild animals. So how does applying coyote urine actually work? Well, for most wild animals in the GTA, the coyote is the only natural predator to these animals. Simply, we will mimic the application of urine, just like a coyote would, in your backyard, home, or property. Nothing above the knee. Just as a dog would be marking its territory, a coyote would do the same thing. If it rains, we'll reapply. It's the natural scent from the coyote, the urine, to keep those nuisance animals away. So where does coyote urine actually come from? Well, there's two sources. One, it can come from a farmer or coyote rancher that'll naturally bottle the urine from the coyote. Or two, you can buy synthetic options from sporting goods stores or hardware stores in your area. So you've got yourself some coyote urine. Now we're going to discuss how to use the product itself. We're not going to overuse this product because simply a dog doesn't urinate all along a fence line or in multiple areas of a property. They simply go to one area or the other, marking their territory. It's a natural deterrent. It's a fear tactic for these nuisance wild animals. So if you notice that your sod's being torn up by raccoons, or you notice a skunk burrowing underneath your shed, or you just see depressions in the lawn from natural path of where animals may be frequenting, you'll want to apply 2 to 3 pumps of the urine to an area or 2 on your property. You can apply it directly to a structure or the lawn itself, or you can soak it in a rag and place it in areas around your property. Again, we're not going to overuse the product. We want to keep it natural, and we're not going to apply it anywhere above the knee because that wouldn't make sense naturally to any wild animal. So you're a homeowner in the GTA and you might see or experience wild animals, nuisance animals in your front yard. They may be digging in your garden, pulling up the sod on your lawn, or burrowing right through the sod looking for grubs. The way you want to apply the urine would be around the perimeters. If you have a stone structure in your garden, you can apply it right to the area of the garden. We're going to get in the mindset of a dog. So we're going to think like a dog. Where would a dog mark its territory? It's not going to be 6 feet high off the ground. It's going to be nice and low in multiple different areas, not all along one perimeter fence. We're going to use this as a spot treatment, just like a dog would. If you're in your backyard, you happen to notice a skunk burrowing underneath a shed. Again, there's animals, depressions underneath a fence line from them coming and going. We're going to think like a dog here as well. You can apply this in 3 or 4 areas along the perimeter fence. Right next to the burrow, you don't want to put it in the burrow. You just want to make it as natural as possible. If you're applying it to any concrete or stone structures, keep in mind it may be absorbed or wash away in the rain quite easily. You can spray it directly to the lawn, but for long-lasting results, apply it to a rag or sponge and leave it in that 1 or 2, 3 areas at most. If you're a homeowner in the GTA and you have a pet, especially a dog, again, the coyote urine is a great natural repellent for wildlife. However, a dog will naturally want to try to cover or mask the scent. We will be applying it, spritzing it in multiple areas around the property. When you let your dog out to use the facilities, they might try to mask that smell just as they would naturally for a territorial response. So it's best to keep your pets away from the backyard, away from the coyote urine application during this process until we're wildlife free, and then you can resume the backyard with your pet as you would naturally without the nuisance wildlife present. Now, if we're applying it, we want those nice ideal weather conditions. We're looking for nice, dry, warm days. We're not going to be applying it in the rain. Again, this is a multi-purpose, multi-use application, 2 to 3 spots maximum, 3 or 4 spritzes in one specific area. We're going to soak a rag or sponge and place them in those areas. If it's snowing, you just have to monitor the weather outside because you may have to reapply the product or wait for those dry, warm days to apply the coyote urine for best application. Now, when we go to apply the coyote urine, it's best to wear nitrile gloves, not because it's harmful to us, but the smell is quite strong. It's almost like a strong dog urine that you may potentially get on yourself, or if you're spraying it into the wind, might come back onto you. So put on some old ratty clothes, wear gloves, be cautious of the wind, and make sure to direct the spray in that spot application. Now, a small bottle of coyote urine like this will last a homeowner quite a long time, especially in the summer where it's nice and dry. You're not applying it as often. It's great for skunks, raccoons, squirrels, rabbits, possums, and even groundhogs. When you're finished using it, replace the cap on top and store it in a nice, cool, dry area inside the home. Now, although coyote urine is a great natural repellent for nuisance wild animals, it's not always 100% effective, especially in the city where there's multiple scents, people have pets, other dogs, may be confusing to wild animals. You'll have to apply it and maybe sometimes reapply it and monitor the area for results.